Welcome back to Drafting Out Loud here for some slow draft someday. We've picked out some of our more favorite drafts that we have open right now, and we're going to talk about them. Some of them are our favorite, some of them are just kind of close to being ready to expire if we don't take care of them. And this first one I think is a favorite of mine, and this could be like my favorite, most favorite draft that I've had potentially so far if things go according to plans. Right now, we got an hour left in round nine. We have a 1-3-4-0 going on right now. We have Justin Herbert stacked up with Lad McConkey with a bring back on Kenneth Walker. We got a falling Bucky Irving here as well. We have a Jonathan Taylor, Alec Pierce stack going. And Jonathan Brooks just fell to us at 106. Man, what I can tell you is that Jonathan Brooks at pick 100 feels a little nasty with everything else that's there. But at pick 106, it feels like a breath of fresh air, if you ask me. And I think this makes this an interesting backfield right here. Taylor, Kenneth Walker should be bell cows to start the season, hopefully the whole season, right? Bucky Irving, he could be, he might not be. There's some risk, but there's also a lot of reward there with that pick also. And then we're going to get Jonathan Brooks on this team as, again, another risky upside pick. We're playing for all of it here. And this is the type of backfield that has a potential for all of it. And then, ideally, if things go according to plans, we're going to get Bo Nix on the way back around. Let's see what are the chances. There's only two teams. Both teams already have a quarterback, a good quarterback, Drake May, Josh Allen. This team does have RJ Harvey, so he might decide he wants him, but he also has Justin Jefferson. He's more likely to want Kyler Murray than Bo Nix, right? Hopefully, if he wants to get another QB. This guy here has Big Buka. He has Reed. Is Love still available? Or did Love get taken early? It looks like maybe Love got taken early. That's unfortunate that Love got taken already, all the way over here to the Matthew Golden drafter. Interesting that you take Quentin Johnston with Chuba. Okay, I guess maybe that's why. I guess. So that one's a little unfortunate. That being said, this guy does not have any Denver Broncos. He's more likely to maybe want to get Bucky Irving pulled up or something like that, or maybe just wait so you can get not DJ. Um, what's his face? Why can't I think of his face right? Daniel Jones, or wait all the way till the end and get the Carolina QB. Those would also be options for him. Either way, what we're going to do here is we're going to take Jonathan Brooks, cross our fingers that Bo Nix gets back to us in the next round. If he does, I think this could be one of our most favorite drafts, and we'll see what we do from there. Come on, Jonathan Brooks. Okay, we're going to have a lot of Jonathan Brooks, I can tell you that much. Next one here. We got an hour left on this one. We got a 3-4-4-1 going on. And we got Hunter Henry queued up on this one. Looks like we're gonna pull up Hunter Henry 5 picks or so, 6 picks or so. Bypass a slightly falling Chig. We don't need another QB. We took a falling Jordan Love to go with what's his face? To go with Nico Collins as a backstack. We hadn't done it before. CJ Stroud did make it back to us. These QBs are starting to fall some, so that's something we need to take a note of also. Maybe Bone, no, this is the 140, so Bo Nix wouldn't have fallen back this far. But QBs are falling. Jordan Love fell back, so why can't Bo Nix fall back? It's hard to know when they're going to fall back, though. So you get to kind of just cross your fingers and hope a little bit, but maybe we can figure out more as we go along here. We are thinking of going a second tight end here. That'd be a bring back on Denver if we went New England. We do want to get Marshawn Lloyd towards the end of this draft. So we don't want to go a 5th running back now because we already have 4. We don't even need a 5th running back, so we might not even do Marshawn Lloyd, but something that we want to have in our back pocket depending on how this draft goes. We do not want another running back now. basically no matter what, unless, I don't know, something crazy happened. We're probably gonna go 3 tight ends and probably 7. We do have 3 good wide receivers before Travis Hunter is our upside 4th wide receiver, who we just took in our last round. What else was available, if anything? Yeah, not much else probably, right? Let's see. Yeah, Travis Hunter, and then Bryce Young's already taken. Oh, this is a different draft. Travis Hunter. Next up is like these Las Vegas guys and everything. So I feel like there's at least the upside with Travis Hunter that's missing with these other players. I think it makes sense here to get Hunter Henry, who at least is a bring back. I think all these guys are kind of the same. We have a ton of Chig, so we don't need to go grab Chig if we don't feel like he's the right pick for this team. And then we need maybe one more tight end. That other tight end could be the Houston tight end to be like a bring back. Again, build up that bring back on Green Bay. Or see Dalton Schultz at 168. That'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So we go tight end. And then with our next pick, we'd probably go wide receiver tight end again. Not sure which wide receiver to take. Is that like where like Debo's at? Yeah, so ideally it'd be like Hunter Henry, then Debo, then Dalton Schultz or something like that would be ideal. This guy only has one tight end himself. So that's something we should take note of. That being said, he's got Tyler Shough and around that same range as Hunter Henry, or sorry, as Dalton Schultz is. He's much earlier, so he might not make it around. If we don't get Dalton Schultz, it's not the end of the world, though. It's already going to be a slightly boring tight end room with Isaiah Likely and Hunter Henry potentially. Actually, at wide receiver, if we don't get Debo, Ryan Flournoy would also be nice because he'd be maybe Ryan Flournoy might make even more sense on this team. Ryan Flournoy would be a bring back on the Giants. So one of those two, and Debo's not really going to do anything most likely. Like he's not going to be a bring back or a stack. So I think Hunter Henry at this pick, then wide receiver tight end with the next pick. So if we go here, let's take a look. Tight end, wide receiver tight end, and then something running back, basically Marshawn Lloyd at one of these 2 picks, if it makes sense, which I think it will. And then, so tight end, wide receiver, tight end, running back, wide receiver, wide receiver. I think that works. I like Darnell Mooney at the end of the draft. I like Pat Bryant at the end of the draft. I like Jalen Noel at the end of the draft. I think there's a lot of options here with this build. I like this setup a lot. This one will look good, I think, overall, if things go according to plan. Let's get our second tight end here in Hunter Henry. Pulling him up just a tad. Next one here. Looks like we're passing on we're thinking about passing on Debo again. We already do have 6 wide receivers and Chase Higgins. Is this us? This is not us. I was gonna say we don't have them stacked. We have 5 wide receivers in Puka, Brown, Rice, Waddle, Coker. Super strong wide receiver room. You can see we got Coker 10 picks past ADP. We had to do it, I guess. And then we got Sam Darnold as like the bring back. I think Sam Darnold's a more fun click potentially than trying to get and he wouldn't have come back around. Bryce Young to come back. Oh no, Bryce, yeah. Wow. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Bryce Young wouldn't have come back around. Did this guy have Seattle? He didn't. Did he have Tet? He didn't. So we did the right thing. It looks like by taking Sam Darnold here. By taking Sam Darnold, we ensured a valuable QB that correlated with our other pieces. We can get AJ Barner, maybe not with this pick, with the next pick. We have Brian Robinson Jr. currently queued up. Having these five wide receivers already, we don't need any more wide receivers. We also have bring backs and stack pieces on all three of these guys. If we want it later on, that would make more sense than maybe pulling up Debo. Debo probably is the more exciting click from like guaranteed points, but I think we're going to go a different route here. We got Brian Robinson queued up. Excuse me. We got Brian Robinson queued up right here. I missed out on Tank Bigsby. Wouldn't have mattered for this team. Okay, we have Brian Robinson queued up right now to be our fifth running back. We did start late at running back on this one. Definitely a zero running back team. First running back, Ramondre Stevenson. I think these builds are fun, if you ask me. If we could have gotten a Coleman falling to us, that would have been nice. He's getting a little bit of buzz, though. Algier sometimes falls, not as much these days, but he was falling at times. But I think we go Brian Robinson here because we definitely need more running backs because we started so late. We only have four so far. If we look at the board, the next best is Dylan Sampson, which would also be an option too. And you could just choose one or the other. I don't think it matters a whole lot. But look at this. This guy's only got four running backs himself. You can start with David Montgomery. You got to think he's in the market for another running back. This guy's got four with four kind of early ones. So he probably won't take another one. But this guy's only got three which solid three actually with Jahmyr Gibbs is the first one. But you got to think he's in the market for at least one, if not two running backs here. He's in the market for probably one running back, if not, again, two running backs here. We're hoping that AJ Barner makes his way all the way back, which it's not far, right? It's only three guys, but two of them only have one tight end. Let's see. One of them's got Bowers as one of his tight ends, though. The other one's got Goddard as his only tight end. He did pull up Shaheed way early, and he didn't take Sam Darnold like I did. That being said, he did draft two QBs really early. Ouch. This is crazy. This guy did Chase Higgins, and then he took Lemon here as opposed to just taking Burrow for the double. And he got burned. He got the stack here, but I think he's missing out on the real one that he needs, the Chase Higgins Burrow one. That kind of hurts. We don't need AJ Brown, but it'd be nice if we don't get AJ Brown, we can always get like Horton later on or something like that. But I do think getting a running back here makes the most sense because these guys do need running backs. We do have tight end insulation in case they do take tight ends, which I expect. There are two earlier ones. And then Dulcich is right there too, kind of around AJ Barner. I don't see a reason why they would take one of them versus another one for the most part. We might lose out on AJ Barner, but if we do, that's okay. But I think what we do by taking the running back is that we force these guys to either pull up more running backs, or would be better is if they either pull up running backs or that they just take these wide receivers and they get way too many wide receivers on their team based on their builds. This guy's already got six wide receivers with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. This guy's got six with Pickens and Bird, and he could, use them, I guess, but like still six already. This guy's got six with four in the first 5 rounds. So if we can force them to like think that wide receiver is the only good pick available and they bring up more wide receivers, that would be ideal. If they don't, that's okay as well. But we're going to get the running back here, and then we're going to force them to make a decision on what they want to do. Boom. Ryan Robinson. Okay, this one we don't have anyone queued up yet. We have 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a QB. We have Puka. So that would be, and we went a little later at running back too. also, in that we didn't get our first one until the third round, and then the fifth round, and then the seventh round. We could say this is a 5 running back build and be okay with that. Or we could say it's and it could be like these next 2 picks are running back, or it could be something else also. We already got 3 wide receivers that are extremely solid to start. This is another one where I think it makes sense. I think we're going to try to push our quarterbacks again. Let's see if it happens, if it works in a room that we're in. This guy's got 2 quarterbacks already. They have 0, 1, and 1, so they're not heavy at quarterback here. Hopefully they stay lighter at quarterback. There are no quarterbacks that are really available right immediately. Neither of them have a giant. This guy's got a cowboy, so he might like the bring back or something like that. Oh, he's got the Cowboys right here with Dak Prescott, who we pulled up a little bit. What we want here is I think what we want to do is we want to take a running back here in Blake Corum. I don't know if we've done this before. I think we have. Let's see if is this what I was looking at? Okay. You can see here, let's refresh this for fun to take a look at it together. This team has Puka as the number 1. And the question is, do we have Puka and Blake Corum at all? You can see we've stacked up Puka, 2 out of the 6 times, 33%. We have gotten Blake Corum with Puka 1 time. And if we synthesize that by clicking on Blake Corum, that's 2.1% of our drafts. We have Puka and Blake Corum together. And when we look at this here, we can see that here is, we didn't even get the stack, unfortunately, with Matthew Stafford on this. We do have, what's his face, I think on this one, Jaylen Warren, who's also on our team. Trevion, Brees, Brown, Waddle. Don't have those other players here. So I do think this makes sense. What we're going to do is we are going to go and get Corum here, evaluate our next pick. I'm kind of tempted to take another running back. And then we're going to try to push Fannin or Bo Nix around to pick 117. Let's see if we can make it happen. Blake Corum, come on down. Those are the drafts for the day. Let me know what you think. See you on the next one. Peace.